Our first question comes from Prospect, where Steve is the proud owner of a weeping mulberry. Trouble is, it hasn't been pruned for a number of years and now looks like Medusa's hair. It needs taming, and when I'm finished, I just hope I don't get a stony look from Steve. Pruning back this overgrown weeping mulberry will produce fresh growth and an even shape later in spring. Take off around 1/3 to 1/2 of the plant, starting with these long canes at the top. Trim them right back. We now need to seriously reduce the number of weeping canes. Select and prune these off at the top or crown of the plant and cut back the remaining canes by 2/3. When cutting these canes, trim to an outward facing bud. That way, the new shoot will grow out and cascade down. Maintain a balanced shape and finish by tidying up the crown and trimming off any thin growth. Well, Steve won't have to worry about his weeping mulberry now. It'll produce a mountain of new growth and be a thick curtain of foliage in no time. It's rose question time again from our Garden Guru Club members, and high on the list of queries are suckers and how to get rid of them. Just watch. A sucker is simply growth from the rootstock. You'll often notice these as shoots emerging from the ground near the plant. The best way to remove them is to dig down and find where they're attached. Don't cut. Instead, grab and rip the sucker off. When you see a sucker, make sure you get rid of it as soon as you can. That way the energy goes to your rose and not to this. Growing lawn under trees can seem like an endless battle. Bob of Grange has planted about everything, but the tree roots are winning. The kikuyu is struggling and this piece of couch looks terribly sick. There comes a time when you have to give up and try something different. I'd look at laying some pavers around the base of the tree, pop in a seat, couple of pots, and use the natural canopy of the tree as a shady spot to sit this summer. I'm always impressed by the ingenuity of our Garden Guru Club members. Here's one way to make sure every drop of rainwater is used. The overflow from this rainwater tank winds its way down to an old-fashioned bath, filled with a mix of iris and nasturtiums, giving a great show and colouring up a forgotten part of the yard. If you've got a garden question or some brilliant outdoor ideas, tell us by joining our online Garden Gurus Club. Simply get on the web and type in the gardengurus.tv. It's that easy.